Welcome back to Steins. Sorry about the gap between videos. I ended up getting really busy again because real life stuff is happening and it's lots of stuff that's very time consuming, and I've unfortunately not been able to sit down and play Steins Gate because I've just had so much to sort out even when I'm done with work, and work's been stressful as well, so it's just been generally the last week hasn't been good for getting any of this recorded, so sorry about that. I don't remember exactly where we left things. I think we were in the middle of trying to fix Suzuha's time machine so we could go back to long before the time I say long before, that makes it sound like years, but far enough back so that SERN wouldn't get Okarin's email, or wouldn't see Okarin's email in the first time he time leaped. So, yeah, I think that's where we left things off. We're just talking with Mayuri on the roof. Also, we're looking for Suzuha's dad still, who I think is Daru, but we will see. Anyway, so let's keep going, finally.
3着目はルカ子に来てもらうためのものだったか。
Weren't you making a third one for Lukaku? Oh, we were talking costumes as well.
そうなんだけどね。ルカちゃんが説得できなかったから今回は諦めたの。
Yeah, it was, but I couldn't convince her, so I gave up this time.
ねえねえ、マユシーもタイムマシンもっとよく見てきていいかな。
Hey, can Mayushi take a closer look at the time machine?
誰たちの邪魔はするなよ。
Just don't get in their way.
はーい。
Okie dokie. Mayuri beams happily, then runs over to the time machine. She's acting like this is a field trip. Behind her, the sun glows dark and orange on the horizon. It's quite a view from up here. After a few minutes watching the sunset in silence, I realize that Suzuha is standing beside me. She must have come over as Mayuri left. Our shadows are long and murky.
橋田至ってすごいね。タイムマシンさ、突貫工事とはいえうまくすると明日には直せるかもって。
Hashida Ito is amazing. He said if things go well, he could have the time machine fixed by tomorrow.
ダルの実力は折り紙付きだ。
He's the man who gets things done.
見た目は不節制そうで冴えない感じなのにね。
And he looks so unhealthy and slow.
見た目で判断するな。
Don't judge a book by its cover.
考えを改める。
Yeah, I have a better impression of him now.
あのさ、
Hey.
今言わないと機会を永遠に逃しちゃいそうだから言うけど。
There's something I want to say and I feel like I'll never get another chance.
なんだ。大げさだな。
Why so melodramatic?
私さ、君たちには本当に感謝してるんだ。
I'm really grateful to you. All of you.
初めてこの時代に来た時、私の知ってる人は誰もいなくて、戦ってばっかりだった私の時代とは全然違ってて。
When I came to this time, I didn't know anyone. I was all alone in a world completely different from my own.
この時代の方がすごく平和なのにさ、なんだか私にとってはすごく怖かった。
This era is so peaceful. That's a wonderful thing. But it scared me. All I knew was the fight against CERN.
でもさ、今こうして自分の全てをさらせる友達、仲間ができた。
But now I have friends. Real friends who I can share my secrets with.
私が生まれる前に生きていた人たちと出会えて、私のためなんかにみんな頑張ってくれてる。
All these people who lived before I was born are working so hard for my sake.
それってとっても奇妙で、だけどと っても嬉しいんだよね。
It's a strange feeling, but a happy one too.
その気持ちは本当だから。
I wanted you to know that. Suzuha's tone is wistful. Why? I try to speak, but she continues before I can.
この時代に来ることができて、君たちと同じ時間を過ごせて、私本当に楽しかった。
Living with you guys in this time, it's been really fun.
っていうか、君たちみんな揃いも揃って我が強くて、癖があっていろいろと濃すぎて、最初はなんだこいつらなんて思ってたけどさ。
When I met you, you were all so strange and unique and over the top. I was kind of shocked at first, actually.
いつの間にか君たちといる時間が楽しくなってたよ。
But before I knew it, I started to enjoy spending time with you.
2036年はさ、とっても平和で喧嘩すら起きないんだ。知ってた？
2036 is peaceful too. People don't even fight anymore. Did you know that?
知るわけがない。俺は2036年まで生きていないからな。
How could I? I'm not even alive in 2036, right?
そっか。ごめん。
Oh, right. Sorry.
とにかくさ、喧嘩すら起きない。およそ争いって名のつくものは、ミクロなものからマクロなものまで全部消えちゃった。
Anyway, people don't fight. Ever. About anything. All forms of conflict, war included, have vanished. Poof, without a trace.
その代わり、みんな死んだ魚みたいな目をしてた。
Said everyone has dead eyes, like fish.
誰も覇気がなくて、歩く足はズリズリってすり足で。
No one has ambition, nobody dreams. They just trudge through their lives without a single complaint.
笑いはするけど、怒ったり悲しんだりはしなくて。
Oh, sure, people smile, but they never get angry or sad.
個性なんて誰も持ってなかった。みんなロボットみたいだった。
There's no individuality. Everyone's a robot.
この前、君が私にすごく怒ったでしょ。
Got really mad at me before, remember?
あの時さ、すごくびっくりして、すごくショックだったんだけど、同時にすごく嬉しくなったんだよ。
I was really surprised, but at the same time, I was really happy.
変なやつだな。
You're a strange girl.
確かに。
I guess so. Suzuha looks at the time machine. Daru and Mayuri are standing next to it, talking cheerfully about something or another.
君のラボに出入りしてるみんなは生き生きしててすごく眩しい。
You're also bright and full of life. I envy you.
椎名まゆりも橋田至も牧瀬クリスも、それに君も。
Hina Mayuri, Hashida Itaru, even Mikise Kurisu. And of course, you.
何をバカな。
Don't be ridiculous. There's nothing enviable about me. I'm worthless. I can't even save Mayuri.
私もみんなみたいになりたいって思ったよ。
I want to be more like you.
俺からすればお前こそすごいと思うぞ。
If you ask me, you're the amazing one.
そう言ってもらえると嬉しいかも。
I'm happy to hear you say that.
こうして頑張れてるのも君たちと会えたおかげ。
It's thanks to all of you that I'm still going strong.
ほんのちょっとでもラボメンの一員になれてよかった。
Being a lab mem, even just for a little while, was great. He smiles then, a soft, sad smile that tears at my heart. What does it mean?
ほんのちょっとの間でも君たちと一緒にいられてよかった。
Being with you guys, even for just a little while, was great.
スズハ？
岡部倫太郎、きっと未来を変えてね。今みたいな自由な世界に変えて。
Change the future, Okabe Rintaro. Make it a world like this one, where people can be free. She sounds like she's saying goodbye, which is ominous.
どうしたんだ？なぜそんなに感傷的なのだ？
Hey, come on, why are you being so sentimental? Does she not want to go to 1975? But I mean, she's got a time machine, so why can't she just come back afterwards? Even as I think it, I realise how wrong I am. Of course. When Suzuha completes her mission and brings us the IBN 5100, the world line will change. The future will be rewritten, and the 2036 she knows will cease to exist. To hear her describe it, the future is an awful place. But even so, it was her home. She has friends there, I'm sure. Comrades in arms and memories of her father, Barrel Title. All of that will be lost to her forever. No wonder she's getting sentimental.
タイムマシンが治ったらまた盛大に宴会を開こう。
After we fix the time machine, let's have a party.
Thank you.
Thanks. And yet, she's still smiling that sorrowful smile. Afterwards, I hit the streets again in search of the pin. But the day ended without a single lead, so I reluctantly returned to the lab and tried searching the internet. A couple of hours later, and still no luck. So far, I've accomplished absolutely nothing. My frustration is mounting. I can time leap again, but will that really help us find Suzuha's father? Oh, phone call! An unfamiliar number. Who is it?
俺だ。
It's me.
Hi, Mr. Okabe Rintaro!
Oh, it must be the shopman. The voice is heavily accented. I can barely make it out. Who is this guy?
セルンか。
CERN? I jump to my feet and scan the room, then run to the window and check the road below. No suspicious figures in sight. Kurisu comes out of the development room and gives me a questioning look, but I wave her back inside.
SERN とは何です？
CERN? What is that? I gulp and carefully choose my
名
words.
乗ってもらおう。
Identify yourself.
おたく、ワンモアアフタヌーンうちのファクトリーに問い合わせに来て、テレフォンナンバーを教えていったですよ。
You, one more afternoon, came to our factory, make inquiry, and told me your telephone number, you know?
お
I
前
don't
は
think
何を言ってい
Japanese.
るんだ。
Anyway, I don't think Japanese is this guy's first language. What are you saying? No, wait. I've heard this broken Japanese before. This strange Japanese filters through my brain, connecting synapses. That's right, it's that foreign street vendor I met this afternoon in Akiba.
特定した。Nice to meet you.
Identified. Nice to meet you.
どういたしまして。
Oh, you're welcome.
私自主制作してます。Yesterday night, ゲストがcome here の思い出し。
I do custom work. Yesterday night a guest come here, I remembered.
そのゲストがメイクプリンスピンバッジがユウが持ってきたやつとセームだったのよ。
That guest was please make pin badge, same one you had. I don't quite get what he's saying, but he seems really excited about
今すぐ
it.
そっちに行く。
I'll head there right now. He's saying that someone came and ordered the pin with the same design. So, wonder who it is. I go to the same spot as before. Although his stand has already closed, the Westerner is waiting for me.
Oh, Okabe! Hello!
そのゲストとやらはどこへ行った？
Where did that guest of yours
Client
go?
come here なのは yesterday なことよろし。
Client come here was yesterday time. The blue-eyed white man shrugs his shoulders. So it was yesterday. He contacted me because he remembered.
そいつの連絡先は？住所氏名は？
What's his contact info? His name and address?
ドクです。ゲストはシミュレーションだけ。プライベートインフォメーションは nothing。
Poison. Guest just for simulation. Private information have nothing. See, I've kind of understood what he's been trying to say every single time. That, I don't know. That could be anything. So last night, someone came by wanting to make metal pins with the same design as Suzuha's. But he died of poisoning? The guest was just a simulation, so there's no private information? I'm not following.
ジャパニーズやっとプライベートインフォメーションの重要さについてスタディらしい。過敏真剣になったよね。
Japanese, very studious and awarding private information. Become nervous and serious, yes? That doesn't help.
If ゲストがネームはテレフォンナンバー残っていったかよ。No leak。それがビジネス。
If guest had gave name or telephone number, however, no leak. That is business. So that one was like, if he had the number, he wouldn't say anyway. Fatigue suddenly weighs down my shoulders. I don't understand a word he's saying anymore. My head is full of question marks. In hindsight, I should have brought Karisu to speak English for me. I guess I'll just have to wing it.
そいつはどういうやつだった？男か？女か？
What did your customer look like? Man, woman?
Well, so young or so middle. Japanese は顔 young ね。Look だけじゃ no understand.
Well, so young or so middle. Japanese have young face. Just by look, no understand.
特徴は？
Anything else?
特徴？やはりjudo or pro wrestler?
Maybe a judo fighter or pro wrestler. This is not... well, it's not helping me narrow anything down.
なんだ？
What?
柔道？プロレスラー？それがどうしたんだ？
What? Judo? Pro wrestler? What do you mean by that? The only person I can think of who could maybe fit the judo pro wrestler thing is Mr. Braun. But I don't think he looks young.
Yes!
That wasn't a yes, no question. What the hell do you mean?
Ah, balloon! Balloon だよ!
A balloon was balloon.
柔道？ プロレス？
Balloon. Judo. Pro wrestling.
Good!
No, not good. Are you trying to confuse me? I want to ask more questions, but the foreigner suddenly sees a policeman walking by and runs off. I consider chasing him, but decide against it to avoid police attention. I give up. The search has hit a dead end, and we have barely any time left to find Barrel Titor. I can time leap again starting at 2 PM tomorrow. Looks like all I can do is wait until Christina's done working and then leap to the time this suspicious character appears at the stand. Okay, I'm gonna end it there because that was a change in scene and that seems like a good place to stop. So, yeah, we'll leave it there. Maybe next time he'll somehow find out who this guy is. I'm still wondering... Like, the only thing is, if it was Daru, okay, who had the pin that her father apparently had. If Daru had gone to get this pin, that, I don't know, would he fit that description? Judo, maybe not. The balloon thing, I feel bad saying it, but, you know, maybe, if that's what he meant. But if he had ordered the pin, wouldn't he have said so when they were shown it? Like, he has seen the pin, hasn't he? Can't remember. But I feel like if he'd seen the pin and he'd already ordered a pin like that, he would have gone, oh, what is happening? Which hasn't happened. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.